Hello, welcome to another episode of The Typical Historian. Today we'll be talking about the crisis in the Congo. What is the Congo? The Congo is a country located in Central Africa. It is formerly owned by Belgium and is also called Zaire. It is the second by area. It is the second largest in all of Africa after Algeria. What is the crisis? In 1960, the Belgian colony of the Congo won its freedom and held its first election. The first leader was Patrice Lumumba. He wanted all traces of Europeans gone and wanted to nationalize the mines, which was a socialist idea. He asked for Soviet military aid. This made many wealthy companies mad, and the province of Katanga and its leader, Moise Toshombe, started a coup. They killed Prime Minister Lumumba and plunged the Congo into civil war. The socialist side had the northern half, and Katanga was a republic. It became its own country for a little bit. Why is this important? This was another confrontation between the US and the USSR. The United States supported the Katanga rebellion because they wanted the uranium and gold located. The United Socialist Soviet Republic wanted the whole country for themselves. They wanted all the resources for the greater good of communism. Now, the crisis was a humanitarian crisis because both governments did not look after its people. And so the UN got involved and sent two waves of Irish and Swedish troops to the Congo. This conflict helped the UN grow and establish itself as a serious peacekeeping force. Why is it overlooked? In 1960 and 1961, there was the Cuban Missile Crisis, there was the conflict in Vietnam just starting up, and there was the Korean negotiations from the Korean War. These were put in more mainstream media, meanwhile the crisis in Africa was not. What misconceptions are there? Many people believe that both sides were communist, but really only Lumumba was. There was also the misconception that the Irish soldiers weak and the Swedish troops did nothing. Um, but that was only because they had never fought in a war before. They had never really gone to war, but they helped in Operation Warthor and took control of the entire country. What was all the controversy? Well, many people believed that since the Congo had all of the uranium, the crisis might have led to the World War because the United States and the Soviet Union were enemies on different sides, and both Katanga and the Republic of the Congo hated the UN. They did not like Europeans coming in and telling them what to do. Operation Warthor killed many civilians and made the USA and the USSR mad that they could not intervene and take control because the UN did not want another war, and so they did not let either country send any aid or anything. Rarely known facts. The most famous battle is the Battle of Jatuville. It was a battle between the Irish troops sent by the UN and local French Belgium and the Katanganese mercenaries, loyal to the communist side of the government, and Rhodesians from the local uranium mine. There's about 158 Irish troops and about 3,000 mercenaries. The Irish lost no troops, and the mercenaries lost about 9,500 during the month-long siege of Jatuville. The Secretary General of the UN, Dag Hammarskjöld, was killed by the Katangan fighter plane, and which is why the U.S. stopped supporting Katanga. Now, this is a couple of areas if you want to learn any more. And here are my sources, mostly from the History Channel and the UN.